Alright, how I'm starting this is I die once right in the beginning, and then in this one, I don't die after that, and I get like 3 attack choppers, over 40 kills, and the theater mode is still broken on this too. I just do everything on. Excuse me. I just do everything on the Xbox One, so everything's all rough. But Call of Duty is broken. Will always be broken because we keep buying it, and nobody's going to freaking call them out by not buying the game anymore. Everybody wants to complain about these games being broken, and they think, you got Blame Truth who thinks, well, as long as Vandahar and them are communicating and everything, that's all we want. No, that's not all we want. What we want as just your average Call of Duty player is what I would like to see is I would like to see all these freaking streamers stop buying the game and doing these giant promo ads of them complaining about how terrible the game is, but in the same sense they're freaking advertising for them, and these games are always broken. I'm going to tell you a little story quick. You ever heard of the movie E.T.? Well, the movie had like a month or whatever before it was coming out, and Atari wanted to capitalize on it, and they had 2 weeks. And they went to all their programmers and they said, "Hey, any of you guys think you can make an ET game in 2 weeks?" And they're all like, "No, this is crazy. There's no way we can make a game in 2 weeks." One guy says, "I can do it." So what does he do? 2 weeks. He makes an ET game so they can have that game ready for distribution for when the ET movie came out, so they can capitalize and make all this money on ET. And what does the ET Atari video game happen to be? It's considered one of the worst broken video games ever. They actually made a freaking movie about how terrible that game was. And the reason why, it wasn't because of the program. It has a little to do with him. He had 2 weeks to do it. He said he could do it, and he did it. But what he didn't do is he didn't make a good game. He made a terribly broken game. And it's basically what killed Atari, was that game. That game single-handedly had people lose faith in Atari. Atari's still around, but I don't know what they do now. I think they're just kind of like a life coach for all these other people. Like, you can do it! Don't do what we did! And you got the same thing with Call of Duty right now. You had Vandahar and all these guys. Everybody thinks, oh, they're gonna save it. Oh, they're the answer. They're not the answer. They're not even the ones programming anymore. These people programming it, they don't know how to build a game from the ground up. They're just cutting and pasting right now and just adding little things here and there, like dance moves for people, in the lobbies. Ooh, that's great gameplay programming right there. They don't know how to fix these things. When they see a broken glitch problem in the game, they freaking patch it after like a month, and the patch fixes it, or kind of fixes it, but it breaks up 3 other things in the game. So it's like this vicious circle, and we keep buying the games. And in Activision and them, they're doing this because they're capitalizing on the fact that we got to do this. We're going to make money. They know we're going to buy it. So there's no incentive for them to wait 3 years, because it's basically Black Ops and Modern Warfare have 2 years each to come out with a game, and it's not enough time. They've proven it. 2 years is not enough time to make a game. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee while I do this. Maybe we need 3 years with them. We do. It should 3 years. It's all come into agreement that you guys just every 3 years come out with a new game, because you can't do it. Maybe a year and a half. I don't know. But this game is still broke. The scoreboard, the the streaks are still suspect. Theater mode, just all these little bugs. I mean, when the beta came out, it was supposed to come out for us to help them find the little bugs and glitches. So when the game did come out, it was good. And Black Ops 3 was the last game that did that, to where it actually did some good. After now they're just shelling them out, and we keep buying it. So to me, I don't know. That's my answer. My answer is I don't have an answer except for everybody needs to say, "Hey, we're not gonna buy this." And the streamers, you need to be the ones too. Instead of you just making videos about how terrible the game is. I mean, for crying out loud, Thunder for the longest time was playing Black Ops 3 because of how bad Black Ops 4 was. And then he came out and said, "Oh, Black Ops 4 is great now." So then I buy Black Ops 4 when Operation Zero comes out, which is a terrible character that should have never even been put in this game. And I've never known this game without her in it. And so I always have this little freaking just upset with Thunder because it convinced me to buy this game. And I love this game, other than Zero. I don't care about. See, this is where the game broke. I don't care about skill-based matchmaking. Who? Nobody actually really cared about it until all these content creators started complaining about it all the time. So I don't know. That's that's my thought on who can freaking fix these Call of Duty games. It's not me. It's not going to be the programmers because they're not going to be allowed the time to fix them because the guys in charge know that we're going to buy it anyways. So they don't care if the game's broken anymore. They didn't care that ET was broken, you know. I think they're going to ruin themselves. But we need to. I don't want Call of Duty to be ruined. I just want them to freaking take at least another 6 months to a year between releases to get the games good. I can deal with a little glitch here and there, but not how bad they are. And I can't deal with every year a new game. And every year I buy the season pass. And now, like this game, there's so many maps that I'm not playing anymore because nobody else I'm playing with bought the season pass. So I have all these maps that I paid for that I can't play ever again. So I don't know. That's my thoughts. Be kind to one another. Peace.